And here I am again, Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Pair. And as promised, this next radio is the radio sent by Walnut Park Auto Body and Restoration. And I went on and on about how that was my hometown and how cool it was and everything like that. Now, this radio was originally an AM radio, which means it only has one speaker output, which means that even though I've converted it to FM, you still don't get stereo because it only has one speaker output. But there's a little surprise here. I went ahead and added, just in case the customer wants to use it, I went ahead and added an extra outboard wire for a right speaker if the customer wants to hook it up to enjoy FM stereo sound. Now, I have to stress, you cannot connect a radio and a tape deck to the same speaker because you're running the outputs of two amplifiers into each other. That's not safe for either component. So this would have to be an extra speaker entirely that's used only for the radio because the 8-Track already uses both rear speakers. So, all that being said, because I currently have two speakers hooked up to it, the virtual balance control will work. But obviously, if you don't hook that other speaker up, then you won't have a balance control because there's nothing to balance with only one speaker. So let's go ahead and turn it on. I have it set to AM at the moment, to the one strong station I get.
Challenges.
There's our AM, and we'll take a look at our speakers, adjust our virtual left-right balance control.
That's in the works for.
Try it again.
Balance.
There we go. Okay, all the way left, all the way right, left,
into something that's called a TIA.
right. Okay, I'm going to center them.
Basically, an impact balance.
Balance is set. Okay, now let's go to FM, and I have all 5 presets set to stations in my area, so we can get through this test really quickly without spending too much time on one song and getting nailed on copyright issues. So to go from AM to FM on this radio, we turn it off, then right back on within about half a second. So here we go. Off, on. Okay, now we're on FM and try all the preset buttons.
Mostly for the firefighting. And
okay, check our tone control, make sure your tone control works. Okay, and that's it. There's nothing else to test on the standalone AM radio because there's no FM switch. There's no virtual balance and fader because it's only a one speaker output. We did test the balance control when we had 2 speakers hooked up to it. So both components are ready to go back to the customer, who will hopefully be very happy with my work. I'm Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair, and to reach me for service, please visit the website that's in the description below, and please download and print a work order and have it in your hand before calling me with a bunch of questions, because that's what the work order is for. The work order has all my options and prices. It includes everything that I work on, and it also includes options for turn time. That's what everybody wants to know. How busy are you? How far out are you? How far out are you? How soon am I going to get this back? Just go to page 9 of the work order and make your choice right there. Do not ask me how busy I am, because I have been continuously swamped for the last 16 years. And one question I absolutely hate is, how much longer, man? How much longer? And in fact, I don't allow that kind of crap because it makes me feel rushed and it affects the quality of my workmanship, and I will not allow that. I will instead service the customers who can agree to my policies and observe the fact that I need to be on the bench and off the phone, and I can't be answering, how's my radio coming every 3 days. That's just not going to happen here. So please download and print a work order before calling me with questions, because after you've read my work order, you won't need to call me unless you just want to chat for a couple of minutes to make sure I'm a good guy, make sure you can trust me and all that. To that end, I've been BBB accredited with an A+ rating for more than a decade, so there shouldn't be any trust issues either. Thanks so much for watching, listening, and thank you to my friends at Walnut Park Auto Body and Restoration for your business all the way from my hometown of Missouri, and we'll see you guys next time.